On today's episode of Fix It Your Motherfuckers here, we got my 1981 Pontiac Bonneville, aka Susie. Yeah, be back in a minute and show y'all what we got going on today. I'll tell y'all in a minute. Well, we got a little ahead of ourselves, but we got the driver's side off. We're gonna change out these old 1981 single pistons for these, you know, you get this from Summit, so you can fit a C5 Corvette, you know, calipers and 14-inch rotors and all that good stuff on there. So, when I get to the passenger side, I'll show y'all what's going on. But right here, you see it all broke down. You'll need that motherfucker right there, because when they get loose, that damn spring action is going to shoot. Good thing that the shock is in the middle tied down to it, because it would have been flying out of somewhere. So, I'll tell you, but it'll be enough to scare the shit out you, though. So I'll tell you in a minute. Well, I should explain this a little bit better. Okay. These are pretty much CCP is a company. I mean, no, I think it's CCP or CPP. One of them is the company that makes these. I bought them on Summit Racing. And these are the tall spindles for 81, Pontiac Bonneville, you know, all the way 79 to 90s. And then you can also put these on motherfucking, on box Chevys and shit. This way, you don't have to use that shit no more with the bearings and all that good shit. And you can get a C5 Corvette bearing, hub and bearing assembly. No mess, no nothing. Change that out. And then I got longer studs, because as you can see in the back, they had longer studs on the back. So why not have them on the front? Because them rims ain't cheap and they don't need to come off. So, I think I might explain it all right here. Basically, what it is, that's a 17, that's an 18, no, 19, and that one right there is a 22. And you basically, and then these are so you can put the caliper from a C5 Corvette on here on the side and go about your business. So, we back gonna get the rotors and everything. Like I said, I might show y'all how to take out the other side, but it's pretty simple. You keep this jack under this motherfucker when you're taking it apart, get all of them loose and everything, and then you get the tie rod out the way, and then when you get that loose and that off, you basically slowly let the jack down. Now the pressure might not knock it loose, but in my case it did not, so I had to get Big Bertha here. I didn't get John Henry today. I got old Big Bertha there, right there, and hit at the bottom of the knuckle on the other one, and then make sure I drop down the jack a little bit. That way, when this motherfucker tension from that spring come, this jack will still catch it. Cause that motherfucker scared the shit out of my ass. I almost ran over cross L, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't, because on the bottom, if you can see here, the shock got two bolts holding it in, and at the top holding it in too. I have not released the old brake caliper yet, because I want to put all the new stuff on, so when I take that off, I can go right there so I won't lose a whole bunch of damn brake fluid. So that might be a tip for y'all too. Take that off when you got everything put together. That way you won't lose a bunch of brake fluid. So, holler at y'all in a minute. We gotta put the cotter pins in and be back. Yeah, what we got going on now? Some old carbon fiber ceramics. Power stop. Got all the boots and all that good shit you need, and big old brakes. As opposed to, let's see if I can find one here. This. You know, that's cool and all, but you know, we need some stopping. This bitch got a 6.0 in it. And it ain't nothing. That 6.0 ain't nothing to play with. We ain't gonna tell everything that's in it, but you know, because we want you to be at the light and say, hey, let's try something, and then you find out you made the wrong mistake, you know what I'm saying? So get these rotors out in a minute here. Holler at y'all in a minute. That's what the rotors all slided and drilled look like. So, and it's got to tell you what side to put on. Front, passenger side. So the other one is the driver's side. So, yep. That way you don't fuck this shit up. So I'll let y'all in a minute. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we got C5 Corvette brake pads and rotors on this old girl. Yeah. See it? Bonneville. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're gonna let y'all in a minute. The old caliper right there, you know. We made a little bit of a mess, but of course, like I said, that way you take it off, put it on. Simple as that. 14-inch rotors. So I'll let y'all in a minute. Almost got ahead of myself again. Well, I did, ain't no almost, I did. Like I said, 17, that's a 19, that's a 22. Get that off. Then, if it won't come loose, you beat it on this motherfucker, and then let the jack down. So we're gonna holler at y'all in a minute. We're going in the house, get some air. Shit, it's hot as fuck out here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after I move this little tarp out the way, as y'all can see, we got both sides on there. Don't mind that, it's a spare rim for my son's car, just using it as a seat. Yeah, got both sides on. So we good to go, man. So we're gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Well, that's what she look like. With her sitting in there like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look good if you ask me. Yep. Then we'll take old girl for a test drive. See how she go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this episode of Fix It Your Motherfucker Self on this 1981 Pontiac Bonneville. Old Susie. Till the next time, y'all be careful out there and don't take no wooden nickels.